Diane and Denmark here, rah rah rah, check in with you today, a little pep talk for you. For some of you, you are coming up to Thanksgiving, maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, maybe you're feeling excited. Some of you are grieving at the moment, I know that you've lost a loved one. Others are maybe just having a challenging week. I go through the same things and I just wanted to let you know you're not alone out there. We all have these, it's like the ebbs and flows of life, and this too shall pass. You've heard it all before, but it really is true. And sometimes we need to take a little step back, take stock of things, take a deep breath. And I just wanted to give you a little pep talk here to ask you, what do you need to hear today? And I was thinking about it the last few days, because not last week, but the week before, had a crazy week. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. And I was just kind of in a bit of not a case of the blahs, but just in a kind of funk. And last week changed again, and it was a great week. Everything was going well. And I just wanted to remind you that it is the ebb and flow of life. We have events on the horizon, the current world situation, things going on around us with our families. And what is it that you need to hear today? What was it you need to hear from somebody else, or from me telling you? What is it that you need to hear? And I thought I would just cover a few quick things, because for those of you who are coming up for Thanksgiving in the States, you might be feeling that, overwhelmed feeling. Maybe you feel like things have gotten away from you, and you're just not in a good place at the moment. I made a video, I think it was last Christmas, I'll put a link up there, about what to do in those moments, an action plan, like practical things that you can physically do to get you moving forward. I'll put the link up there, and it's all to do with, doing the classic brain dump thing, of crisis cleaning, self-care, working out a time plan for the event that's coming up. So I'll put the link up there, and I won't go into it here. And for those of you who aren't coming up for Thanksgiving, maybe you just need to make sure that your bedroom is a nice, quiet, safe haven for you. Do a spot of decluttering or cleaning in here. If you're following the Flylady system, we are in zone 4 this week. Remember, if you are coming up for Thanksgiving or you're crazy busy, don't worry about the detailed cleaning, the detailed decluttering in this area. But I just like to have my bedroom as calm and as unfussy as possible, especially when we're coming up for these very busy periods. It's really nice to be able to get to bed early with a book, snuggle in, and I've always got candles going in here. You can have LED candles. And something that I'm doing this week in zone 4, because we are coming up for a busy Christmas season, I've got activities coming up with my ladies group, with friends, with family. I've been looking at outfits in my wardrobe, putting together a few things. And as always, it's just that a little bit of planning beforehand, instead of suddenly being, oh my goodness, I'm going to this party and what am I going to wear? I like to make up a few outfits so that I've got them hanging ready to go in my wardrobe. And it's the same with your kind of day-to-day outfits. If you find yourself thinking, oh, but I can't choose until the morning, just make up 3, 4, 5 outfits, depending on the weather, depending on your mood, and you can have them ready to grab and go. Because you know what happens if you don't have your outfit ready. I've always put mine on the back of the door the day before, so I'm kind of ready to go, and my feet can hit the ground in the morning. You know what will happen? There will be an emergency. It has happened to me where a friend has phoned up and said, can you help run us to the emergency? And then it's really, really nice that you have your outfit ready to go. Anyway, I've just been playing with a few things because I'm going out for dinner this week to my friend Sue's house. I've also got the like the pantomime here in Luxembourg. I'm in Luxembourg. I've got the pantomime here in Copenhagen. I'm going with my ladies group. I'm not quite sure what I'll be wearing. Maybe I'll wear my little red one with the little white pearls on it. So that's quite Christmassy. I like anything that's kind of fluffy, as you can see. More fluffy ones. And then when I'm really putting on the full glamour, a wee bit of sparkle with the sequins. This is actually a top that I found in a Swedish charity shop. Look at that pink sequins. So there we go. So you may want to think about that this week, especially if you haven't got your Thanksgiving outfit ready. Maybe you want to go and do that right now. Instead of waiting to the last minute, a couple of minutes right now is really going to save a lot of stress. Maybe you need to do your nails. I'm going to do my fingernails tonight. I did my toenails yesterday, so my tootsies are all ready. But I'm going to do my fingernails tonight, and I'll probably do that when I'm watching TV after dinner. That's going to be my little self-care for the day. And on the theme of, you know, what do you need to hear today? I had an interesting conversation with my friend Karen, Scottish Karen, not South African Karen, at the clothes swap last week. And we were talking about the December daily dash, you know, this thing that I'm doing this December, where we are running or walking 5K every single day of December. And you're very welcome to join us either with that or some kind of personal challenge that you're doing. And I said to Karen that she was actually one of the ones that finally got me on board with this event, with this challenge, because I remember reading something that she had written in the group, in this little Facebook group that we've got. It's a private group for our friends. And she had written, when people were talking about, you know, the running 5K, 5 kilometers every day, she had said, you know, run or walk, you know, it all counts. And I really needed to hear that, because even though in my head I say, oh yeah, I can run or walk, sometimes I'm too hard on myself and think, oh yeah, I can run or walk, but I should really be running it. And just that fact of hearing it from somebody else, it's really given me the permission that no, it's all right. All I need to be doing is doing this challenge every day. Putting on my shoes and hopefully running most of it, but that I can make up the rest of the steps in walking. And that can also be walking around at home. And I tell you what I've done, I actually dusted off my Fitbit. I've got a really old Fitbit. I lost my Fitbit, and then I got my daughter's Fitbit because she's moved on to something more fancy. And so I've dusted off my Fitbit, I've downloaded the app again, because I had forgotten that you can actually see the kilometers that you have walked during the day, and I get a lot of steps in. And I just needed to hear it from somebody else to say, it's all right. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You do not have to be running the 5K every day. And also, as Karen and I were talking about it, the idea behind this challenge, let me just get my Fitbit back on. The idea behind this challenge is to raise a wee bit of money for charity, but to get us up and moving, to get us out of that kind of slump that we can get into in the month of December, when things are very, very dark here, when we have, if we're lucky, 6 hours of daylight per day. Just that fact of actually getting us up off our bahukis, getting us moving, getting us outside. That's the point of the challenge for us. Not challenging ourselves to absolutely do 5 kilometers of running. So I hope that helps you. You know, is there something that you need to hear today from me, from somebody else? And just knowing that whatever situation you're in, as bad as it may seem, this too shall pass. Things change, and as I was thinking when I was down for my swim, I was down for an early swim. Vibeke and Helena, they couldn't join me. And there are always lots of other bathers around, so never ever swim alone. And I saw the sun coming up, and it was just the most beautiful thing, because last week I think we had something like 3 hours of sunshine the whole week. So you can imagine how dark it was here in Denmark. And it's now dark by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. In a few weeks' time, it'll be dark by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So just seeing that sunshine, it reminded me that yes, this too shall pass. The sunshine will come back. It'll probably disappear again quite soon. But, you know, it's the ebb and flow of life. And we've just got to, you know, reach out to each other, listen to each other, and keep on encouraging each other. I'll put the link to the video if you're feeling that kind of sense of overwhelm right now and you need a practical action plan. I've linked it up there, and I'll put it down below, and hopefully that will get you moving forward. And if you're going to be staying at home for Thanksgiving or this Christmas season because of restrictions where you are, I made a video last year and I gave you some comfy outfits, but still a wee bit of glamour, and how to get a little bit of sparkle into your outfits. It doesn't have to be jewellery, it can be a little bit of makeup, sparkly makeup, or a little bit of glitter in your hair. But anyway, I'll put a link to that video up there as well. I'm going to give you a rah 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 if you're needing a little pom-pom shake today. All I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish sunshine be with you. Sunshine Hygge, and I shall see you very soon with a rah rah rah. Okay, bye for now.